We may just have to yeet and kill ourselves. Let's save it. Look, it's worth it, but let's see if I can like catch the side of this or something. Oh, there we go. Oh, barely an inconvenience. That wasn't even that bad. I lost like maybe a third of my health. Considering I fell from all the way up there, that's pretty good. We just shot a bunch of children, so that was fun. We got a snake in a bush. Well, now you've got an axe in the skull. And an axe in the skull is worth 2 birds on my bush. Wait, hold on. It's the real friends of the snakes in the bush along my penis. What? It's getting weird. It's getting real weird. We ended up getting no one.
Thank you for coming.
It's time for
habitual violence.
They're coming for
it will be. It's not ideal, but it should accomplish something. I didn't realize I was on the train track. I thought I was just above it. You shouldn't stop men getting between each other. And on top of each other? And inside each other. Wait. Don't come in between men is what I'm trying to say. Wait, is that what? Now we have to make it so they can come down onto the highway because currently they just go around forever. They come up this road, they come up this road, and they circle forever. There is no escape. But we can't get off ramps yet. So we are just gonna have to make it a normal road. But I don't know what's happening because I don't have my sound. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's it. I'm not afraid of no ghost. I'm afraid of the ghost. Okay, I'm sorry. No, I'm afraid. Go away. Nah, I'm out. See you later. Bye-bye. No. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm literally gonna die. I'm gonna die. Into the water, into the water, into the water. Prick. So anyway, I ain't afraid of no ghost. Because she's probably going up the other side. Surprise!
Both targets down.
The one that's not Crimson, I can't remember the name of it. My brain of Cthulhu has disappeared. The other guy's already left though, basically. He's all the way out there. I got him! I did it, chat! That was on the hardest difficulty.
What, you think I didn't know what you're up to? I knew you were looking for it. I knew you'd find it. And I had to stop you. Now, hand it over.
The ballsack of God? No, we haven't reached it yet. I will find it though, and I'm not giving it to you when I do.
The voices in my head are gone now, thanks to you. Now I can finally get some rest.
Excuse you. I am not the voices in your head. I am the voices outside of your head. Thank you very much. Welcome, everyone. Hello, and welcome to Build a Bridge! With an exclamation mark at the end. How we doing? It's Indie Spotlight time. Monday is our new Indie Spotlight session where we go through a bunch of different indie games and see if any of them are any good. Some of them may not be. Some of them, fantastic. How we doing? Adam, hello, how you doing? Andy, Rude, how you doing? Thanks for coming, Geralt 2025. Look, he loves to make people arrive. What? Start. This is the roundabout that never ends. It just goes on and on, my friends. Some people started driving it not knowing what it was, and they'll continue driving it forever just because this is the roundabout that never ends. Hey! Classic roundabout. I remember that roundabout. That was such a good city. Chef's kiss. The voices are gone and so are you. Sacre bleu. Well, I'm back now. Nice shirt, thank you. I see your point. That was that was terrible. I was like, I obviously have to say something about seeing because it's eyes, and then I was like trying to come up with the joke, and turns out I am the joke. Did I say hey Lemeffy? Hey Lemeffy, how you doing? Welcome in. We're gonna be playing a new game tonight. One of the indie games from the pile called Build a Bridge with an exclamation mark at the end, so you have to yell it. And I have so much as loaded it up to test that it was going to work. And that's about it. And to be honest, I don't actually remember seeing if it did work. Now I'm thinking about it. I loaded it up and then saw that it worked on this screen and didn't check that it was working on OBS screen. I can't imagine it won't work. It would be very surprised if it didn't work. But that's what we're going to be playing tonight. We are going to be building a bridge.
So good at games.
That's right. You're going to see that when we play this game, because I'm very good at games. Your areolas are showing. Let's see what you did there. Because areolas means tits. What? Time to build a bridge and get over it. Yeah, that is exactly the time that it is. You're right. And we're not going to make a separate game about it by a certain individual whose name starts with Ben. He has eyes for tits. I have tits for eyes. Wait. No, I don't know what's happening. I'm so tired. I don't know how this. I don't know how this specific game is going to go. I have some, just based on like the very small amount of time I spent on it, I have some thoughts about how it could end up being, but we're gonna roll with it, and it's gonna be fun. Regardless, we're just gonna build bridges. We're gonna have a great time. Don't even worry about it. Have you built a bridge before? Me either. Should you be building bridges? Maybe. I shouldn't be. And on that bombshell, I don't know, building bridges. Here we go. There we go. Question 1, what was the game last week? That game was called Nova Drift. I've still been playing it since then. I've just been playing it whenever I get a chance to play it at the moment. Question 2, what is one sentence to describe your vibe of it? I would say it's asteroids if it was a roguelike on crack in a good way. Question 3, who are you? Yes! Correct. I've unlocked a whole bunch of extra stuff since playing last time, and there's I don't think I got a single W on stream, but I've had a few since then, and with like all the extra modifiers and challenge runs and different abilities and stuff that you can unlock, it all gets pretty wild. Thank you, I've added it to the Indie Gems portion of the games, Doc. I had a feeling that's what you were doing. I appreciate that. I was thinking about if I could. I was gonna look at it and do it myself, and then I was just like, oh, do I even want to bother? And also, I don't really have time, and then I never ended up doing it, so thank you for doing that. So this game is Build a Bridge. Sorry, is Build a Bridge! It's a command. It's not a game, it is a command to build a bridge. And we click the big play button. Now, you may notice that there are no sounds. And let me show you why there are no sounds. I don't know if it will do it this time, but we'll see. So I'm going to mute the music that I've got playing. And then if my overlay will piss off, you guys can't see it, but it's really annoying. There we go. And we go here. And we go to the settings. The options are sound. Sound yes. Or sound no. Sound yes. Or sound get in the bin. And this is immediately, unfortunately, quite a bad mark against the game. Because you guys know that I have a thing with like separating out audio, and when people have like cutscenes and different things and it's not separated out different audios, this is like the worst case of that. It's not even music yes, music no, sound effect yes, sound effect no. It is sound yes or sound no. That's it. It's terrible. That is bad design. So we're off to a good start. Question 4, if Jason was a soup, what flavor would he be, and would you eat him? He would be a delicious, creamy pumpkin soup. Like, it has to be a really creamy one, because he's makes everyone cream, and then I would eat him. Don't clip that. Sound no. You do have a thing. I do have a thing. It has violated our ears. Not even volume sliders is poor programming. Exactly. Like, it's the bare minimum is you go in here and there's like even, I don't even care like quality, high, low, medium, like for graphic quality. I don't even really care about that. It's clearly not like a high-tech game that you need all of this stuff for. Like that, whatever. But sound not having even an on and off switch, I had to go to my actual Windows volume mixer to put the volume down there because this... Hold on, actually. Everyone brace yourself. Here we go. Brace yourself. I'm going to turn the volume back up. So everyone cover your ears. Well, don't cover them, but protect them. This is what it is by default. Sound no! And so I had to turn it down quite substantially. It's not the best, but it is what it is. We'll work with it. We'll work with it as we go. I think it is like I'm pretty sure it is very much a like a mobile port. So a lot of this stuff is gonna be because of that, I think. Also, we have a sexy hydration. Let's do that. You're welcome. So yeah, we may as well just get into one of the actual levels. This is the first level that it forced you to do. Another part of annoying design. It forced you to do this first level before you even were able to get to a menu at all to like turn down the sound or turn off the sound or do anything. You had to do the tutorial level with like the blaring volume and then you could do something, and it was like minimal. So let's build. So this is pretty standard. You build. You've got, well, you got missions, I guess, afterwards, but you've got to spend less money to build a bridge.
He's quite clever, you know, for a human being. Oh, sorry, I was thinking about someone I once knew. Not Isaac. He's a complete degenerate.
True, but rude. So this is like still a tutorial by the looks of it. Remove the elements. Remove them. There?
Okay, but that puts me farther away from the group.
What, the bridge? Okay, if you say so. Alright, let's... Yep, that's triangles. That sure is triangles. Okay, now if we press start, I'm assuming it will start. Huzzah! Fire truck! Build the bridge for 1,200 or less. So these are the ones that you can do. So we can do other challenges. You know what? Let's do some challenges. Go away. Wait, what? I click retry. Oh, I'm sorry, what? Hold on. You click retry and it resets the level behind the menu, but then it doesn't exit this menu in front of you. And you click next and it goes to the next one. Why? Okay, so what do I need to do for the objectives? Reach a height of 4.5 meters. Keep elements stress below 50%. Well, I mean, stress below 50%, that's an easy one. We just add more. We just go big old triangle. And then everything will be fine. Look at how unstressed they all are. I don't know if those ones were unstressed enough. Yes! I did it! I did an objective. Okay, so now if I click retry, it resets it, but then you can't do anything. Bruh. Bruh. So my only option is next. And then I'd have to...
good at games.
Thank you. And then I'd have to go back and select it again. Okay, well, I'm not doing that. We're just going to the next one. I'm not, like, going in and out and in and out. That's what I do at night. What? Damn, I don't know. You were an engineer? I have very efficient designing skills. The indie is coming out. Here is the indie. This is it. This is the indie game. This is one of them. Triangular structures make the bridge very stable. It's true. It's the second strongest shape. Okay. It wants me to hold 1 second. Accept new location. What? Hold 1 second over a connection point to move it. Huh? I'm doing what you're telling me to. It doesn't work. What do you mean? Hold 1 second over a connection point. See, this is all the more, you know, the fact that it's a like a mobile port, because you're like supposed to like tap and hold, I guess. Hold for a sec, then move. That's what I'm trying. Oh my god, okay, you have to like... You have to click, hold, wait for the animation to come up, and then drag. I was trying to like click and drag, but I wasn't giving it like a split second to start the animation for 1 second, and then going. That's what the problem was. So you have to click, wait a second, you have to like wait a split second for it to start the animation, and then drag. Well, that's not even a level. I didn't even get to do that one. Look, 3 stars, I didn't even do anything. Build a bridge for $700 or less. Let's retry! Oh. Hey Heckler, how you doing? Watch me retry this level real quick. Let me just retry it. Let me retry this. I just gotta and retry this. Just retrying this level. Next. How's the bridging? Look, it's going. It is going. Hold it. You know what? Maybe I will try that. It hasn't told me anywhere that that's what I was supposed to do, but I will try that next time, just in case. I think this game is cooked. Hey, I told you guys I was going to be completely honest. I could just be trying to glaze it, but that's not happening. Not this time. Is this just telling me exactly where I'm supposed to build? What if I don't do that and instead I do whatever the hell I want? Probably won't work. That's probably the answer, but I'll do what I want. There we go. Let's try something like that. It's got a yeet. Got to get that yeet on. Oh! The back tire just caught on that ledge. Boo. That button works so well. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? It works every time. Oh, you can also play in 2D. Or I don't know what that one. I don't know. I just killed that man. Oh, is this like the driver's perspective? Alright, if I press and hold, go up further, and then we go. Oh, here we go. Whee! Nah. Dead. Yeah, it's too high, I think. Does it literally need to be down there? Hello? There we go. Will it not work if it's not there? Okay, let's go back to 3D. Nah, it still doesn't make it there. So close, it looks doable. It was so close. I mean, what I'm probably supposed to do is build another piece there. Oh, what's happening? Whoa, what is happening? I want to remove these parts. Oh, I just simply right click, okay. Can I make... Okay, I accidentally put a piece of wood there. What if I go like... something like this instead? And then let's get rid of this. I'm gonna get rid of that side entirely. I'm not gonna use it. I reckon we can go like that, and then some kind of bracing there, maybe? Something like that? Oh, it's a bit rickety. The van doesn't care, though. Oh, yeah! Build a bridge with some base points left. That was the achievement I just got. Make a jump 6 meters long. I didn't get all of the budget. Thank you. Thank you. Use 2 base points or less. Is that not what I did? Oh, did I? No, wait. Oh, it was the start counts as one, I guess. So I'm clicking and holding. There's no way to retry the levels. It doesn't work. Bruh. You cannot retry. There is only forwards. Alright. Next one. So this is, yes, jump. Correct. This is a jump. So if anyone has seen... If anyone is thinking this game looks familiar, it's because it probably is. For two reasons. Number one, if you play mobile games, you've probably seen this on there. And number two, it's Polybridge, but slightly worse. That's my official review. Hey, Mr. Gee, how you doing? No Subnautica Twin Towers? That is, as Adam has put there, DRF, that is Fridays and Saturdays. Mondays, we're currently starting doing some indie spotlights. This is the indie game. Oh, we got a monster truck this time. I just busted part of the bridge, but we did make it. What? How did we use all of our budget? What was our budget? Don't care. Next. I feel like I didn't use that much on that one. Oh well. Oh, this one's got a boat. Okay, so we need a suspension. Sorry, a cable-stayed bridge here. We now have the ability to use steel. So we want to get the bridge. Unfortunately, I don't think... You know what? No. Boring. I don't want that. Boring. Not today. We're going to try and go a little zestier. We're going to go up to there. And then we're going to cable stay it. From here. And here. Now, I don't know if I'll need to anchor it from the other side as well. We'll see. Alright, this is how much money we spent. It's up the top. I forgot about that. Alright, the boat goes through, and then the car goes very slowly and falls to his death. That didn't go so well. Hey, shut your mouth. Oh no! We've been cucked by the retry again. The retry button just doesn't work. And now I have to start again. Oh, we still have the build there at least. This is 100% Polybridge. It literally. It's just like not as good Polybridge. Look, he's fine. He's just having a little nap with the fishes. They wouldn't have made that a saying if it wasn't something you could recover from. Let's try something like that. Dude, stop busting a bridge on stream. Hey, it could be worse. It could be busting a nut. Alright, so if I die here, I have to go back to the map? What's the CCTV camera? Okay, interesting. What's this one? Oh, that's not a bad one. I don't mind that view. That's fun. He's dead! Stop, quick, before he dies! Hey, cowboy going insane. How you doing? Welcome in. Alright, I think I'm just gonna have to add another piece. Which, we do have the budget for, to be fair. We actually have a fair bit of extra budget, so maybe this will be fine. So don't break... This is a very wibbly bridge at the end. Okay, and... Oh! Swing! Oh, come on, man! Oh, no! No! The retry button cuck again! Oh. Killing time till class. Where do I get this game? Honestly, it's probably on the Google Play Store or something, or on the App Store. Because it is like a mobile port, from what I understand. From what it looks like. Alright, so we have to reinforce this. What if we do like a little under truss? Just a little tasteful under truss. Will that support it? It is a little bit more stable. And it didn't get hit by the chimney stack, so... Oh, I think we got it. Oh, yeah. So good at games. Look at that, and I got 2 of the achievements. They only want me to use wood and road, though. For the 3rd one. I'll take that. 6 meters. Elements under 80% stress. Damn, Daniel. Let's do that sexy hydration for Mr. Gee. You're welcome. Alright, what is this one? A balloon. So there's a hot air balloon. And we've got to go run over some penguins. Alright. Let's kill some penguins. What if I go... Can we go over the balloon? Or is the balloon, like, solid? We can't cable stay it from underneath. That's not how physics work. But if I do something like that... Apparently they're the most solid ropes known to man. It just hit that and bounced. Okay, well, fine then. Get rid of it all. Start again. We'll go across here. Will the van fit under that? Unsure. And we'll just brace that. And maybe brace here. And then hold it. I mean, this is the most expensive way to do it. I've blown through... Sorry. I've blown through all of my budget. And yep. That worked perfectly. Look, the van fit. It fit. Oh no, we have to go back to the map now. Oh my god. It's so bad. Oh my god. Come on, man. Why? What? Some of the buttons just don't work. Can I can clear all. There we go. There's a clear all button. God, I love this stream. Let's kill some what? Penguins. Over there. Just above my head. Look. Penguins. It's time to go murder some baby penguins. Penguins. I don't want that made out of wood. The van will not go on wood. Let's just do that, I guess. See how that goes. Something like that. Gee, how are you supposed to do this for, like, no money? What if I remove that? Nah, it's not enough. Alright, let's just see if that'll make it first of all. Oh my god, it's the flexiest bridge ever. The bendiest bridge. Now we have to go back to the map. Damn it. Van will go to kill the penguin. The penguin. Okay, let's nuke it from orbit again. How do you get it? End of sentence. What if we go like that? We do big jump energy. We spunk all of our cash on those cables. And then we do a cheeky little under truss here. Oh, it's like... I don't really love what we had to do there, but that's fine. We'll go maybe there and there. That brings us under budget. Doubt that it'll work though. Because this is dubious. Oh! He's only gone and done it though. The thing was under stress without even having load on it. And it was just like, somehow still made it. Somehow you're supposed to be able to only use 2 points. I guess if you just built the bridge straight across, and then you can do cable, only cable and road. No, the penguins are dead. You're right, actually. We've killed the penguins. I'm gonna write a jazz piece with a drum kit, a tenor sax, and an electric bass. Nice. That'll slap. If you're good at writing songs, I guess. Alright, we've got an ambulance. I'm pretty sure he needs to go and find all the penguins that we just ran over to try and save them. However, he's probably a doctor of people, so he probably won't help. Okay, what if we make like a ramp, we ramp it down, and then we go up, up, yeet. Yeah? I reckon this could work. That seems like a solid enough jump to me. Now, the momentum may just like crunch here, but we'll see. Oh, it's a bit... Yep, that's exactly... that's exactly what I expected. If I'm gonna be honest, that is precisely what I expected. And cat meows, can't forget the cat meows in jazz. Meow. Okay, how do I get this to not be terrible? What if we raise that up a little bit? Does this have to be on a grid? What does this do? Easy mode on. Oh my god, there's an easy mode? Oh, there's a grid. Grid off, so... What? I mean, yeah, I guess the grid's off, but the snapping isn't. Triangle's off. Okay, well, there's no real point doing any of that, because it's still snapping. Polybridge, you can make it so it doesn't snap. He's dead, Jim. Oh no! I need to hit the reset button before it hits the water. Otherwise, we have to go back to the menu every time. I think it's actually like quicker to just remove, like if we just right click and then place a new one, than to hold and move it. That's gonna crunch, yeah. Don't let him hit the water. Okay, let's actually have it almost complete. We've used too much. Oh well. That is very floppy. That is a floppy bridge. Don't hit the water! I pressed it before that happened. I've been ripped off. Alright, nuke it from orbit. Let's just do a boring one side to the other. Just like that. And then we'll go down to there. Just a basic, boring bridge. It'll get the job done. Well, that'll probably need some supports. Oh, it's doing like a wheelie. There we go, we made it. Build a bridge, more like build a snooze fest. It was just a boring, basic bridge. No jumps, no yeets, no yeehaws. No dead penguins. Alright, now we have a fire truck. Oh, we've got steel now. It's an even thicker, harder material. And it's red and throbbing. No, like, look, literally, it's red and it's throbbing. It's not a sex thing, that's what's happening on the UI. It wants me to use the steel. Alright, what if we go like this? We go all the way up here. And then we ignore the big throbbing button. And we use wood. Because wood throbs better. Wait. Alright, and then we'll go down to here.
Oh my.
What's oh my? There's nothing to oh my here, what do you mean? There's no way. There's no way. There's no way that's gonna work. Unless... Oh, and the front flip! He's only gone and done it. Cross the bridge in 7 seconds. That's all we needed. Look, let's retry it. Guys, let's retry it. Let's retry the level. God damn it. Alright, now we have a bus full of people who are for some reason in a military base in the Arctic Circle. I mean, it's not actually full of people. There's literally no one in it. But that's... Don't fact check me, okay? We don't deal with facts here. Alright, let's go... Ooh, that's expensive. Oh, actually, it wasn't as expensive as I thought. Let's have a cable down to there. And then let's do some cheeky... basic truss through here. Just up to there. That's just under budget. Oh, it's a bit wobbly there. But... the bridge cares not. We did it. We didn't do any of the special objectives. Oh well. Random notes for AE base. As in it's just going AE. Oh, this car has a rocket on the back of it. What if I just press play? Okay. That rocket's not very good, is it? Doesn't do very much. Alright, let's go up to like here. And then let's maybe get a little bit of steel, a little bit of steel. It probably needs to suspend the end, at least. Oh! And front flip! Oh no! It was so close! If I just lower that part, it'll probably make it. Route notes though, I meant give me some random route notes for an electric bass. D. Use the D. Alright, so if we just put this one down one, maybe that'll work. Oh, nah. Nah. It didn't like that one. I don't know why that made that suddenly crunch at the start. I wonder why that caused it to do that. What if we go just a little... I don't know if that's actually going to change anything. We might keep it a bit higher. Oh yeah, that has worked. No, it hasn't. We were so close. We were like just a wheel off. What octave? 1 to 5? 2. Keep it low. I don't know. Something like that? Is that gonna help? I don't think it's gonna help. I think it's gonna make it worse. It has made it worse. How did we like almost get it right at the start and now it's just getting worse? Okay, remove that. Oh yeah, what if we do something like that instead? Oh! Oh no, it got like weirdly caught at the end. It was looking good. Okay, maybe we get rid of that. And we do a bit of a cheeky under truss here. See what that does. We're holding it up with the wood. Yeah, that went about as well as expected. That's just an open D string. You gotta have that D. What did I say? Gotta have the D. Alright, maybe if we put that down to there. Cheeky overtruss. We're already over budget now, though. I mean, like it really matters. Oh, it broke the bridge. No! And died just before it got there. We were so close, like right at the start. Alright, nuke it from orbit.
Hello there.
Hello. Sorry, I'll be with you in 1 second. Who was that? Tio, how you doing? Welcome in. Hope you're well. Let's go like that. And then just the end? We'll see if that works. Nope. No. Unsurprisingly, that didn't work. Who could have foreseen this? Alright, let's just screw it. Just use everything we've got. Oh, we can't actually go over the max, so it doesn't even work. We've spent all of our budget. It's not even anywhere near enough. Oh god, stop doing that, please. Alright, get rid of that. Let's try again. There, how do you like that? All steel. Why is it so floppy when it's all steel? God damn it. This game is fun. This is not Polybridge. It looks like Polybridge, but it's not. It is still pretty fun, but oh my goodness, it's got some problems. Mostly so far like UI issue problems. And basic design level problems. Nah, no dice. Like there, we have to go back to the map to try again because the retry button just doesn't work. It's just straight up broken. Let's double that. This'll do it. You probably won't. I can't afford that. Okay, try again. How do we get this very slow rocket car across the gap? Do we just keep it flat? End it there, undertruss it? And then use some cables. I just want to finish the level at this point. I don't care if we get nothing. Okay, that works pretty well. It uses all of our budget, but I don't care. I just want another level. Triangle. It's the second strongest shape. Alright, so we've got to go up and over. We might just be able to go with that. Like, we might not even have to do anything on the other side. Let's see how it handles that, first of all. Okay, we're good. So it is going to need something there. It doesn't have much get up and go at the end there. So let's give it a little cheeky ramp. And then... Trust me, I'm not an engineer, but you know, trust me anyway. That might be enough. Believe. Believe. Oh, it's got a bit of bounce, but... And a little front flip for good measure. Oh, yeah. You're an engineer too? Well, you can see that the engineering principles that I'm using are very sound. And by sound, I mean, there's no sound in the game because if I turn it on, we get blasted with all sound or no sound. Okay, we've got to get over to there. Are there no brace points? Is it literally just the start anchor? Well, how's that gonna work? Alright, we'll start with a basic truss and see what happens. Oh, I see what we're doing here. So I think we have to create a truss under here that like rests on this. Yeah, but it's not an actual anchor point. Whee! Oh no, the police! Oh, god damn it. We're so close. All sound? No, I don't want its elevator music over the top. That just overpowers everything. Alright, that should hopefully do it. It's broken down. It's immediately destroyed itself. Can I do that without using all of our budget? What about that? Nope. Oh, I don't care enough. Fortify it even more. I don't care. It's still breaking though. Rude. Probably have to widen this a bit. Like that? Nope. Can I get this to actually be closer? I want it to like not have to fall down. I don't think it likes the extra bit at the end there. Oh god, it's... Alright, fine. Get rid of all this nonsense. We'll leave the wooden under truss and then we'll do this part with steel. See if that helps. Steel does go further. Alright, let's try that. See what it does with that. Ooh, that part is gone. But we didn't really need it, turns out. Huzzah! Hey, we got 2 of the secret objectives, so that's fun. We have to do it really cheap to get the other one, so that's not happening. See you later. What does Forte do? I forgot if it makes it go louder or quieter. It makes it go louder! I can't remember what the one is for quieter, but I'm 99% sure that Forte is loud. Okay, now this one doesn't have the stuff underneath. So, are we still doing the same kind of strat? Are we using the floor here to brace it? What does that do? I think we can. Not like this, obviously, but I think that might be what we're doing. So if we start with the standard little under truss here. Something like that. And then we put steel down here. We've used all of our budget again. I'm gonna have to use wood for this part. Yeah, that won't... I can't afford that. And then the steel's just gonna be too heavy, so it's not gonna work anyway. Mezzo piano? What, you reckon that's what it is for quiet? I don't know, I feel like it's something else. But I can't think of what it is off the top of my head. Actually, you know what? I think it might be simpler than this. I think it might just be a case of build this out to here, and then we just use that as an anchor point. Yeah, there we go. It's like lipped over the end there. Bish bash bosh. Bridge. Oh, look how cheap that bridge was as well. Damn, Daniel. And under 85% stress. It wanted me to use only steel. Too bad. Get wrecked, nerd. What's mezzo piano supposed to be? It's a... I don't know. It's a musical term. I don't remember what it is though. I never really did theory, so I don't know. What word are you trying to find? The term for quieter. Diminuendo, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. Oh my god, what have I done there? Alright, can we just go with that? Who's Endo? Diminues. I don't know who that is, but... Right in his Endo. Yeah, I was afraid of that. We had too much downward force there. And I don't think we can fix it by doing that. I think we just have to reinforce these areas. Let's just try that. See if we can get away with that first. Oh, it almost got there. If we just remove that one. Also, I can speed it up. That didn't work either. Cross there. Does that replace it? I think it replaces it if I do it like that. No, it's breaking like up here. What if I do that? It's still not enough. This is only gonna get us halfway. It's not even gonna... Oh! If that had have happened smoothly, that might have made it. Is that wood doing anything but adding weight? Yeah. It's supporting it. Although it might be better to do an overtruss. We could try an overtruss. If we just go straight up. Let's go like that. And then we switch to an undertruss about here. That's that's not gonna work. Nah. I think it needs to be an undertruss. If I do both, it's probably not gonna like it, is it? It's real wibbly up there. It does not like that at all. Let's put a steel... Let's put some steel through there. Oh! Okay. This is obviously not working, but... if we, like, adjust this... Can I make it go like that? Probably not. No, not even a bit. So I think this might need to go slightly lower first and then build up. Okay, we're gonna have to nuke it from orbit. We're gonna have to start again. It has to be a more gradual rise. Ah yes, let me just play an FO on an electric base. That'll work. Do it. Get it done. Is that gonna work? Let's see if that works. So if we do like a truss, we'll start with a wooden under truss, and then we'll do a small over truss with wood, and then we'll have like a overarching steel. That's not really how I wanted it, but we'll see how it works. It's not gonna work. It's so wibbly. up at the end here, this is not connected to anything. So that's what the problem is. Just none of that's connected. Does that work? Steel we can get through there. Okay, it's a little bit bouncy. It's too bouncy. God damn it. Is this not Polybridge? Looks identical. I'm thinking trebuchet. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It's kind of a cheap version of Polybridge, and I don't actually know if it's any cheaper. It's probably not cheaper. Okay, we made it all the way through there. So it gets to like here. What if we move? We can't move that. But yeah, unfortunately I don't have a trebuchet, otherwise that would be the superior siege engine that I would want to use. Yeah, it's just like, it's leaning way too far back. What about that? That's just gonna like create too much force. No. Alright. Nuka from orbit. We're just gonna go all the way. Make a trebuchet. Look, if this was Polybridge, you actually could do that. In this game, you can't. Just not something you can do. Okay, and then maybe we put the steel truss underneath. Maybe the steel needs to be underneath rather than on top. If that was a bit stronger there and it wasn't so bouncy at the top, maybe just like flatten this out. Strengthen that. It didn't even touch this part of it. It just went straight over. So maybe we just, instead of that, maybe we remove all this and we just make this go up again to here, and then maybe that'll be enough. And we have that as steel. Oh, it's a little bit wibbly, isn't it? Oh! Oh, it was so close. It just keeps backflipping. God damn it. A siege weaponless bridge game? Honestly, uninstall. Look, if you want to play a game like this, play Polybridge. That's my... Unless this one is significantly cheaper, play Polybridge. Okay, what about something like that? That's all of our budget. But I just want to get this level done. Oh, it just rocks back so much. I don't know how to stop it rocking back so much. Oh, is it enough? No. It wasn't even... It seemed way closer than it was. God damn it. Getting the Battlefield nostalgia now. It's a banger of a tune. Did you play any of the open beta when it came out? The Battlefield 6 one? It wasn't too bad. Although the maps were all... I wasn't a huge fan of the maps. They felt like they were all too small and not battlefieldy enough. But if they bring out some more maps, it'll be pretty good, I think. Alright, let's try that. Okay, well, I just kind of wasted that. The steel would have actually been better in the end, I think. Oh! Oh! I have to go back to the map now. God damn it! I should look into getting one or more of the Battlefield games working on my LAN. What, some of the OG ones? Get some Desert Combat going. I love some Desert Combat. Been ages since I played that. Alright, let's use all of our money for that. Oh, it's like too wibbly around here though. Okay, I think that got it done at least. It used all of our budget, but at least we're done. I'm done with that level. Haven't played any modern Battlefield games. Yeah, I think I stopped playing at like Desert Combat. I don't think I even played that much of like 2. But there's a lot of hype around it at the moment because of, you know, Battlefield 6 being the most recent one. And the fact that it's like a military shooter that's not clown skins isn't COD. So people like hyped into it. 2 was the last one that I played a lot of. Also one of the ones set in the future. 2142? Was that... Because there's 2042, which is like the recent one that was terrible. I think it was 2142. Oh wait, there's boats here. I've only just realized there's boats here. They're gonna harshen my vibe. So let's turn this into an overtruss. Up here. And then... back to an undertruss there. See what that does. I think I lost interest when they did Bad Company. See, a lot of people really liked... Okay, that didn't work. A lot of people really liked Bad Company, but I think it wasn't... I don't think it was very well received. People, like, go on about how good Bad Company was, but then... as far as I'm aware, it didn't, like, review very well. It didn't perform very well. Okay, nope. Ah, screw it, just add a brace there. Oh my god, it just won't go through though. What is it? I don't know what STG stands for. What does STG stand for? What does it mean? Swear to God. That makes sense. Swear to God, this was a Polybridge mission. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure I have seen all of these missions before. Because there's like a YouTuber that I've watched for a while that played quite a lot of Polybridge. 1, 2, and 3, I think. And, like, most of these missions seem extremely familiar. And I would not be surprised if it was literally just those missions. Okay, well that stays. So this could work. Oh, that's actually not bad. Yeah, we might be right. As long as... It's a pretty slow taxi, though. Nah, just yeet. Just yeet to the death. Alright, let's go up 1 higher. Now, that probably will be too much strain. So, if we add another brace there, maybe? 95% liked this video game, Google users. The problem... Wait, as in this game that we're playing, or Battlefield? Battlefield Bad Company, sorry. Ah, yes, I love how the steel instantly bends. It's nice, isn't it? Bendable steel. Jet fuel doesn't bend steel beams. Also, I love that those boats just yeeted to their death. Very cool. Alright, get rid of this. Can we steal cable to the truss? No. Or at least it didn't work very well. Let's try something like that. The problem with Steam reviews, sorry, not Steam reviews, Google users or whatever Google users liked whatever the thing is. Anyway, the problem with that is that it's just like a thumbs up or a thumbs down. So if people on average liked the game more than they disliked it, which could be like 51%, then it goes through as a yes. So 95% of people saying they liked it more than they disliked it doesn't really tell you much. 83% on Game Facts though. 8.6 out of 10 on IGN. God. Yeah, but let's remember that Concord was like a 7 out of 10 on IGN. And they said like, oh, there was a few other ones that were like massive successes that they were like also 7 out of 10. Okay, that didn't work. Use steel to brace the end. There's a node on the second island. Nah. We gotta yeet. Gotta go all yeet all the time. Okay, that's not breaking the parts that I wanted it to. Let's go like that. So I think it's just not making the distance quite enough. If we have just like just a tiny bit at the end. Where's my music gone? Has my music just ended up in the void? We didn't quite make it. My music has just gone. I think it's still playing, but I can't hear anything. Oh, there we go. It's back. That was weird. That was very weird. Now we have to go back again. Let's not forget our favorite game on this stream with the most deserving rating, Starfield. That's true. Because doesn't that have like 80-something% on... No, isn't that one that's got like... I think it's got like 80-something% on Metacritic for critical reviews. But then like the user reviews are like 50% or something? Unfortunately, it's almost impossible to be able to trust like a critical review because they're all just paid off. Or they're not like... Yeah, okay, that is a problem at the end there. They're not necessarily deliberately, explicitly paid off, but it's like understood that if you review something badly that you probably won't get a key from that publisher again. So even the fact that I've been like slagging off this game to some extent is kind of, you know, potentially a bad idea if I want to be able to get any games from this publisher again. Which creates a really, really stupid power dynamic because it's like, well, they're always just going to say something's good so that they can get more games. So therefore their review means literally nothing. Like, IGN are one of the worst for that because they will just... I mean, actually, I was going to say they'll just give reviews, but the problem is with their reviews is that they are just completely all over the place. It's not even that they're all positive. It's that none of them make any sense. None of the scores actually make any sense. Alright, I'm going to try reinforcing this center area with steel. Let's turn off triangles for a second. Let's go like that. And this still isn't making it, so I'm just going to add an extra one on there. What? silly bugger. Okay, hold on. Let me just do it with triangles. There we go. We're doing it with triangles. Let's see what that does, and then we'll go from there. Rip those boats. Yeah, they just yeet straight off the side of the map. See you later. Oh, it always breaks in the middle, and that kills the momentum at the end. I need to stop that center part breaking. Starfield 83% on Metacritic, 6 out of 10 on Steam, 8.5 out of 10 well played. Yeah, but the problem is that that Starfield Metacritic rating is just critics. Because if you look at the user reviews, which is the people who actually played it and weren't paid to play it, who had to pay to play it, it's substantially lower. Because one of the things that really pissed me off when that game came out, and everyone was like well, not everyone, a bunch of people were like trying to glaze it, saying how good it was. They'd always point to like, oh look, it's got 83%. Look at all these reviews, and then you scroll down, and it's like, yeah, it's got 83% from paid reviewers, but then the actual user reception was like almost half that. So that means nothing at that point. Alright, how do I stop this from breaking? Maybe I brace that. That could help.
Stay a while and listen.
Enjoy your lurk, Rubber Duck. Hope you're doing well. Okay, that might have been enough. No, it still breaks once it gets over there. What if we extend the steel? I only trust Steam reviews, and even then sometimes they don't reflect the quality of the game, like when Helldivers was review bombed over the PSN crisis. Yeah. You kind of you have to use a bit of everything. I think Metacritic is one of the... Metacritic is a good place to gather like a relative consensus, but then it also has a problem with the fact that some people use like a 4 out of 5, like a 5-star rating. Some people use a 10-star. Some people use like a weird combination of different things. And so when that all gets mixed into the same thing, it ends up seeming like higher than it is or lower than it is. And then, yeah, you've got review bombing can happen. It's not as big of a deal as people make it out to be, but it can have an effect. When at like certain events that happen, I guess. But you have to like, you basically have to find a reviewer that you agree with on most other points and other games that you have a similar taste to, and then couple that with Metacritic reviews and Steam reviews. And whenever I look at ratings at all, you basically immediately discard all of the 5 stars, all of the like the top end ones, and you immediately discard all of the bottom end ones, like what they do in the Olympics. They get rid of the highest and the lowest, and then you find the ones that are in the middle and you read why they actually didn't like it, because sometimes it's something really stupid that has nothing to do with anything and won't affect you in any way. And then you base the actual score off of those factors. You have to do like a bit of extra legwork, but unfortunately you kind of have to, because there's so much dishonesty with the reviewing at the like with a lot of stuff. And Starfield has a 6.8 user score, and that's higher than it used to be. The only reason it's as high as it is now is because they updated stuff. They added, like, they fixed some stuff, and they... Was there a new DLC that came out recently? Or is coming out? I think it's out, isn't it? And so they've probably got a bit of extra kick off at the back of that. Alright, let's just put another cable and see if that'll do it. But even like 68 compared to 83% is a pretty big discrepancy. God, it just won't stop breaking back here. Maybe we add a cheeky little under truss. Maybe that'll fix it. Okay. And... oh, over there. But was it enough? It was enough. Maybe. Oh, thank God, we finally made it. It's only 1 star, but I don't care. We've done it. Thank God. Funniest thing happened with Payday 3. All the Payday YouTubers before release. Best game ever. Revolutionary. Literally the moment it releases. This game bloody sucks. Yeah, well, I mean, part of that is because they didn't... well, some of them would have gotten, like, pre-releases. Wasn't there a thing with that game where, like, the pre-release was actually way different to the actual release? They, like, did something screwy with the actual release version or something, and a whole bunch of things. And, like, servers weren't able to handle it, and things were, like, real screwy with that game. But then also, like, if they're YouTubers as well, like content creators, they're gonna farm the content for the money. If they can get a whole bunch, like especially as soon as the public opinion turns to being like, oh well, this game is bad, I want to watch someone reinforcing my understanding and belief that it is bad. So if you start pumping out videos about how it's bad, then people are going to watch it, which means more money. So they're always going to have an incentive to do that. All right, let's do an actual nice looking bridge for once. I can't afford it. Who could have seen this happening? All right, let's just go. Turn off triangles. What? That can't reach? Wait, but it can... oh, because it's a 2. That should probably be steel then? I don't know if it can afford to be steel. Oh my God, okay, well that doesn't work. That doesn't work at all. I think it can't be 2 pieces. I don't think it will work. If we steel across, it might work, but it might be too expensive. Well, it does make it.
Oh yeah.
Le Murphy increased the sexiness. 69. Hey fucking Yazol, your music suck fucking yum past 15 minutes, your share could not be processed. Please try again later. Fucking Iba.
God damn it. Your music sucks past 15 minutes. Your cheer could not be processed. Please try again later. Wait, so for the past 15 minutes you were trying to put that through and it just didn't work? God damn it, Bezos. Why you gotta be this way? Alright, we're 18 levels deep. And that's obviously my fault. I deliberately was blocking you from putting that through, so get wrecked, nerd. We can't go around this balloon. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. We'll have to kill the pigeon. It's not a pigeon. That doesn't make any sense. Oh no, not like that. Alright, let's just do an actual bridge for once. I know, shocker. Playing a game called Build a Bridge. Let's build a bridge! Like, overall, this game is fine. And we know that overall it's going to be fine because it's just Polybridge. And Polybridge is good. Polybridge is quite fun. But this came out like 3 years after Polybridge. I think it was probably copying Polybridge 2. I don't know when that one came out. Okay, well this didn't work. I probably don't need it to go down quite so much. Alright, don't go down on me so hard, please. Alright, let's try something like that once we get the supports back in. Okay, I don't want the psychopathic ones. Put in some steel. I think even most of the UI is like extremely reminiscent of Polybridge 2. Alright, let's see how that goes. Basically, pre-release had one heist which was fun, but doesn't really represent the entire game or its replayability or the flaws in the progression or skills. Also, the servers were very overrun day one, so no one could play. I just love the immediate backpedal. Yeah, well, it's a lot about the content pipeline. Okay, that worked perfectly. Damn, Daniel. If they can make money off of saying it's good, they'll say it's good. If they can make money off of saying it's bad, they'll say it's bad. There are some, like there are exceptions of people that are like content creators and stuff that will just be like, well, no, it's either bad or it's good based on what it actually is. But there are a lot of them that they are strongly incentivized because it is their job and how they make money. They're strongly incentivized to be like, everyone thinks it's bad at the moment, so it's bad. Everyone thinks it's good at the moment, so it's good. Okay, yeah, I had a feeling that wasn't enough. Let's try the pyramid bridge. Jump between the balloon and the basket. So the reason I didn't do that in the last level is because I tried that in the first one, but those strings connecting the basket to the balloon are solid, and apparently even though they are just tiny little strings, they block the entire plane. Okay, that didn't work. Maybe if we do a little steel over here, maybe just through there. I don't want to spend all my cash if I can avoid it. Get rid of that. That'll keep us just in budget. It didn't work. This is not enough to support it. This probably needs to be steel as well. Which means maybe we don't need as much of that. Or we could do it lower. Okay, no, never mind. Alright, let's try that. Oh! It hasn't immediately broken. It's broken after the car got onto it. Well, that's a plus, I guess. That's all of our money again. Oh, that's not doing anything. Maybe add some extra bracing there. Oh, it's so bouncy in that center area. Maybe bigger triangles are the way. There, how about that? I've just realized as well, this isn't actually like symmetrical there. That needs to be there. Now it's actually symmetrical. It's way too bouncy. It's just gone boing, boing. Alright, let's reinforce these. Try that. That has helped, but it's still just way too flippin' bouncy. Like, just bring the supports in further? That's all of our budget. It's still not enough. Look at it. Alright, nuke it from orbit. It's too bouncy. It's way too bouncy. It's like a bloody jumping castle at this point. What if we go back to our old favorite? We just do a jump. We go, screw the actual bridge. I don't care what this game's called. We're gonna build a jump. Also, hey Deathix, how you doing? Welcome in. Alright, let's go steel. Not like that though. And now bring that back. This is a mess. Sure. Nah. I need way more on this side supporting it. Otherwise, it's just no way it's gonna work. Anyway, time for some stuff you don't care about. Progression, mostly fixed. Skills, fixed. Next update, heists. New heists, fun and replayable servers. Not enough people play for it to be an issue. Oh yeah, yeah, right. Hey, if nobody's playing the game, we can't have the servers overloading. I'm surprised it's even still going. The amount of times they just like shut stuff down because it's just like, well, we tried and it's not profitable, so see you later. Alright, let's try something like that to start with. We've got some ads at the moment, so we're gonna wait for the ads to end. Okay, let's try top and bottom. Oh my god, it's so heavy! I don't know how you do this one. It doesn't want to do it. Alright, all steel all the time. Oh my god, it just, well, to be fair, I didn't actually put any supports in the edges, so, or in the anchors. Why is that so, like, skew-if? Alright, let's try that. Oh my god! It won't do it! No one take that out of context? No one would ever do that in this stream. Only context here. Everything has always got context. Even when we killed the penguins. The baby penguins. Even murdering, massacring an entire colony of baby penguins. Even that had context.
This was the last great bastion of the dragon cult, and their leader's mask was reported to be quite powerful.
And that's why we had to kill the penguins. I don't know how we do this. Do we just need to, like, I don't know, just support this from the very outside even more? That's not symmetrical, is it? Let's try that, I guess. Nah. Way too much flex. Bro, why are you flexing so much? Okay, what if we steal this part? It's just too bouncy. Oh! Oh, it was so close! We almost had it. Oh, God damn it. What if I add some extra cross bracing over this side? It's just made it heavier, hasn't it? Yeah, now it's too much. What if I go to there with that part? Oh, it doesn't actually connect. It has to be on those... It has to be like on a node. We can't create a node in the center. Like that. More steel at the end. Yeah, you have to put it in the right spot though, otherwise it just weighs it down and just falls apart. Nah, there we go. That's gone. So this is the closest we've had to success, this design here. Maybe I just need to change the symmetry on some of this. I don't know if that's gonna make a difference. Maybe this part at the bottom here needs to be an over truss rather than an under truss. So we get rid of that. That's less bouncy, I think. Oh, hallelujah. We finally did it. Oh, thank God. We finally got there. We didn't do any jumps. Cool bridge, mate. Thanks. I built a bridge! Exclamation mark. Alright, we got a boat. And we got a hot air balloon. Gotta get up there. So, hold on. That means I think we need to jump and then land and then up. I don't even know how you do that. We don't have like springs or anything, so I don't know how we'd like land. We do have a bit of cash for this one, so I guess we'll see. It'll be a bit of trial and error. Let's make this steel so that this ain't gonna break. Alright, let's put them triangles back on. Is that gonna break? Okay, that's pretty solid. This part obviously needs to be... Well, the problem is that kind of needs to be the most solid, doesn't it? Let's see how that goes. But then we need this to be able to go up to there and support itself. So it'll have to go down to there maybe, and then put like a cross brace there. Okay, that looks pretty solid. This is a bit wibbly. It's already under pressure. And it was nowhere near far enough. God damn it. Google doesn't know Master Melvin? Sacre bleu! How can you not know who Master Melvin is? Sacrilegious. I can't believe that Google doesn't know about my made-up character. Very rude. Nah, it's not gonna work if I do that. Maybe there. This feels wrong. We'll try it. Oh, that's just gonna get taken out, isn't it? Because it droops a little bit. You son of a bitch. Bloody droopy bastard. Will that keep it stiff? No, that does the opposite. That makes it flop even more. What if that held that up? No, that's just gonna pull the other one down, isn't it? That's not gonna work. How do we even get it over the first part? Make that higher, maybe? But then that's just... There's no way. There's no way it's even gonna have enough speed to get up there. No. Hey, I told you to restart, you bastard. I can't really make it go much higher, much quicker. It won't even allow me to move that. Boo hiss. Okay, try... like that? Hey, Rock Glowum Blocks. How you doing? That's how I'm pronouncing that name. Welcome in. Hope you're well. Is that gonna sag? Seems a bit saggy, but we have a bit of extra leeway, so it might not crumble. Will it? Oh, no. It broke. It still broke at this end. Did that support it more? Yes? No, it's still like... Once it gets to the end, it still just absolutely cooks it. How do we make that first part more secure? I haven't even got to the part where we jump to the other side and it destroys that bridge. And we somehow have to support this part, like landing, the force of it landing on there, which is just not gonna work. I haven't even got to that part yet. I just need to be able to get over this first part. And I don't even know how we do that. Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room with rage baiting bridge game. Not rage baiting bridge game. That's the worst. You gotta get out of that room, man. Rage baiting bridge game is the worst kind of baiting. And I'm a master at baiting. I know these things. Oh, that just collapsed under its own weight immediately. We don't have any extra anchors anywhere. There's not much room for like changing stuff at this end. Well, that just immediately fell down, didn't it? And because you have to build to the grid, you can't like actually build close enough to this wall to do anything that useful. Like there, I guess, is the closest you can go. That still breaks. And that broke in there. Because this is already under a lot of stress. Same, bruh. So wait, which is the part that breaks? That part. This part here breaks. So, what if we put a wooden brace in there like that? Something just broke already. And then as soon as something goes on it, immediately destroyed. Scaffolding, but you build a wood tower at the start and connect ramp to tower with cable. A wood tower at the start. How would that work? Are you saying you like build on the land, like up here and like overhang? Because there's an anchor point there. I don't know if you could even do that. Oh my god. This movement is terrible. Does it allow me to... I don't even know if it allows me to build across there. No, it doesn't. The car's in the way. Connect the end of the ramp to the tower with cable. What tower are we talking about? I don't see a tower. What happens if I do that? That's definitely not going to be enough to hold that. I'm not going to have enough. There's no way this works. Yeah, I don't even have enough money to be able to do that. And away it goes. A tower you make at the start of the ramp. What, like down here? Where would you make it? How would you make it? Because this side of it's not the problem yet. It will be, but it's not a problem yet. We can't actually get it to get past the boat. Right in front of the car? What, build a tower here? What, do you mean like from the... Wait, I don't think you even can. Like right to the ocean floor or something. Tower up. I don't know how you're expecting a tower to work. How are you expecting the tower to work? Where are we building this tower? And how are we... I've already used all of my money, and that's all I've built. I'm not sure where this tower is coming from. We could try making this out of wood, see if it still can support anything, but doubt. And we'd have to be able to still get across there. Somehow I got past the level. I'm sure there's obviously a way to do it, but man, at the moment. And then it destroys itself, and still didn't make it anyway. Build ramp to the other side, build tower in front of the car, connect the tower to the end of the ramp with cable. I mean, you've said that before, and I still don't understand what you mean. So I've built a ramp on the other side. I've built a tower up in front of the car, and I'm at budget. Hey, Sheepy, and I'm at full budget now, and this still isn't even working anyway. Oh, that's road. I don't want to use road. Tower up to the sky. How much money do you think there is? Look at the money. How would I build a tower up to the sky? How would I afford that? I'm late, so you may have already explained this, but can you build an underwater bridge? I mean, no, because as soon as the vehicle hits the water, it goes kaputski. So no. To the cloud? What, do you think that you can like anchor to the clouds or something? Or do you think that you just... Are you not seeing the same budget that I'm seeing? Because as soon as I go up to there... Look, I build up to... Okay, hold on. There, I'm at budget limit. That's how high I could go. Budget limit. Oh, ads. I can't do the bucks for Bezos because we just had ads before. You know how to afford it with the bucks for Bezos. Is that what the joke was there? Play more ads so we can afford the bridge. It still doesn't even make it. I'm not aware how expensive stuff is. Unfortunately, it seems to be very expensive. Because unfortunately, yeah, you don't have infinite budget in this. If it was infinite budget, I would have already completed this quite easily by now. That's building with road. God damn it. Okay, stop doing that. Steel through there, maybe?
Verona was never able to do the repair work that you do.
Oh. That's a shame. Who's Verona? It still drops short. It's like almost kind of supporting itself now, but it's not getting anywhere near close enough. And once it gets there, it's just gonna destroy the other side anyway. Like, I don't know how you're supposed to do this. Yeah, that's budget right there already. Yeah, and that's gonna immediately get destroyed or collapse. I'm stumped on this one. We can turn it on to easy mode and suddenly we've got a whole bunch of extra money. You know what? Screw it. Let's go easy mode. I mean, even still, it's an extra 3 grand. It'd probably be enough. Gee, that still like kills itself though. Nah. To the Holy One, I need words of wisdom from Master Melvin. Amen. Thank you for the prayers. Master Melvin, please. Give us your wisdom. I don't think he's been summoned yet because nobody's paid him to arrive. He's a bit stingy like that. Does Melvin know how to pass this level? Is that going to get destroyed? Nope, made it. Thank you for the follow, Rock. Let's go Rock Blocks. I'm going to ignore the middle part because I can't speech good. I appreciate the follow. Yeah, so that made it across and then destroyed this on the other side immediately. So maybe if we go down and sorry, support this at this end. I don't think it's going to be enough though. I don't think it's going to be strong enough. The truck broke it. Yeah, it lands there and just annihilates it. There's just no... There's got to be a completely different way to do this. Like, there's got to be... It can't be a jump. I don't get it though, because you can't... This destroys everything. So you can't... Like, you have to go up. There's no other choice. You have to go up. And then... You also have to... I guess maybe you don't have to go down that far, but then you have to get back up to there. So let's just try like a wibbly bridge. But I don't see how we'd have enough support to maintain that, because it's just gonna kind of destroy itself pretty easily. Alright, let's turn off triangles. Can you fire the car into the boat and sink it? I wish. Get that stupid boat out of here. He's the worst. Oh, this is not gonna work. Oh, I wish it could just go a little bit over. Alright, let's put in... We've put in that, and now the rest is going to be wood, I think. We'll see what happens. Make a bridge over the boat. The voices are telling me to sink the boat. The voices are telling me to kill the penguins. But that's already happened, so now I need to do something else. So yeah, we'll try the full boat.
Ah, so tender. Come here, you juicy morsel.
Sorry, what? Try the full bridge is what I meant to say, over the boat. So this is, if we turn off easy mode, we can't afford it. Look how wobbly that bridge is. It's gonna get to here and then it's just gonna go, as soon as it goes down, the downforce is just gonna go chonk and destroy the whole thing. Yeah. I wish you could sink the boat. That would make things a lot easier. The voices are telling me to commit homicide on the baby penguins. Well, too late, I bet you to it. What are you gonna do about that? Nothing. Alright, let's just do something stupid like that. It's real wobbly here, but we've reinforced everything quite a bit, so hopefully with the power of everything everywhere all at once and easy mode. I don't think he's gonna make that ramp though. Oh, you son of a bitch! He did a backflip. You son of a bitch! So this has to go more gradual then. I can't believe you've done this. It's really annoying. It's like so gridded. Can you make the car gun it? No, unfortunately it's... Sorry, it's a set speed that I don't get to control in any way. Each different vehicle, I think, has different speeds, but this one is set to the speed that it's at. Alright, let's try that a little bit different. Make the drop smaller. Well, at the moment we can get over here, but we struggle here. Also, there's not much I can do to make the drop smaller because I have to go over the entirety of the boat. Looks like we might have finally done it though. It took easy mode to be able to do it, but we got the damn thing there eventually. I'm just glad to be on a different level. The power of Chrysler compels you. Holy Ford, you're right. Truck said do a flip. Truck was just like, bruh. Watch me. Watch this. Hold my beer. Alright, let's turn off easy mode now. We don't need easy mode. We clearly did actually need easy mode. The car, no, I don't want to let you in. Does backflip. See you later. What's that? We're right at the end? No. Okay. We're supposed to do this in $5,800 dues. You know what? No bridge. We're not doing a bridge. We're doing another jump. It's been a while since we've had a jump. What car are we using? It's the monster truck, so we should have a little bit of get up and go. If we go up to like... It'll have to be to like there, I think, to be able to make it. And then we're gonna have to reinforce the nuts out of this. I think we do have ads at the moment as well, so rip. Okay, that's a lot of reinforcement. I don't think it's gonna work, but we'll give it a try. Oh, that jump killed us. We almost made it though, but this like bounce at the start is what killed us. Because you can't make this very smooth because of the way that it grids everything. Yeah, it just like, it hits that jump. But there's not really, I can't really control that. So the rest of this jump is pointless. Okay, try that maybe? Bet? Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. What are we actually doing? I only just thought, what are we actually doing? Where's the flag? Oh my god, we have to, I just realized we have to go, that's not a background element. That's a foreground element. We have to jump over that. You son of a bitch. So this is all gonna have to go substantially higher then. I can't believe you've done this. It's gonna have to go up to like there. How are we gonna afford that? God damn. Okay, let's try that and then work from there. Alright, the ads are done. I hate that Jiv's shirt is winning a staring contest with me again. I just can't beat it. One day, I'll win against it. Stop staring at my tits! No, I'm not. I'm not your dad. Do what you want. Okay, that's all of our budget. And it's wibbly at the end. Oh! Nah. So the ramp has to be longer? Or does it just have to not change orientation at all? So what does it look like if we leave it flat like that? It hits... The problem is, I can't control this part, because what it does is it comes down, it hits the ground. I guess it hits the ramp, but like I've tried it at different angles and it still does that. Because if I do it like this, then it just hits that and leaps. Maybe this all has to be flat until right at the end? Maybe it has to go flat and then like flick here or something? Get rid of a bunch of this. We'll replace it in a sec. So we go to there and then... No, not there. I don't think it's going to be enough though. If we flick there... Nope, not like that. Don't love that. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to go with that. Let's go gambling! Is that a... Is that... That sounds like a meme. That sounds familiar. From like a game or a meme or something, but I'm not familiar with what it is. Okay, that is wibbly as hell because there's no brace there. Will that be enough? Nope. That is closer to some kind of thing that might work, though. We need coin flip for channel points? What, it literally just flip a coin? And it tells you either heads or tails? I mean, that's probably not too difficult to do. It would take a while to do still, because... it would just have to be set up, but... it wouldn't be difficult, it would just be time consuming. Man, we're not even... we're barely getting close. Because even if I use, like, everything... if we go... all the way over to here and then start supporting... like, if we go... actually over... we're not going to have anywhere near enough money, surely. Can we fill in the rest? With wood? Doubt. Nah, look, we're already at we're already at the edge. Are we just gonna have to put on easy mode from now on? Alright, clear it. Alright, let's do something that we haven't done yet. Let's do a muscle. Kind of. Although I should probably be doing it with wood, because that's kind of the whole point that I'd be saving dollars on. Let's go double muscle over this side. Oh, it's not quite. Well, I mean, we're barely doing a muscle here at this point. It's just triangles. And now, it's a hexagon. Oh well, we did our best. You can't trick me, Deathix. You didn't pay for that. How dare you? That's an expensive redeem. That's gonna be all of our money. And I don't think it's gonna work. Way backflip though. Backflip. Thank you for the follow, Charlie. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Okay, we did a backflip. Not a fan of that. I mean, I am a fan of backflips, to be fair. But it didn't really achieve what we'd hoped, if I'm quite honest with you. Okay, it is wibbly. It's wibbly right there. And nope. Oh, it's a redeem. Yes, it is a redeem. The tongue twister is a redeem. Okay, let's stop this and make it go over there instead, maybe? And then kind of reinforce with wood? Could I ask you a quick question? Well, I guess it depends on the nature of the question. Immediate thoughts is yes, probably. But it depends on what the question is. Maybe... No, I don't know. Try to tastefully terminate a tongue twister. That is the redeem. Yes, that is the one that will get you a tongue twister happening. Alright, maybe let's go with that. I don't think that's gonna cut it. Oh, it's wibbly. It's wibbly. Nah. It gets here and just destroys itself. Can we... oh, this is like... kind of pointless like that because it's got two separate. So maybe if we reinforce this out to this side, reinforce that area with the steel, something like that. Oh, it's still wibbly. It's just gonna destroy this again. How do we stop it? How do we make it stop? Oh god! Oh god, oh man! And now that's not probably gonna be enough. Yeah, it's just gonna go bleh. Even if this like survives it, it's just gonna hit the top. Nah. Destroyed. Destroyed. God damn it. I want to hear the ballad I made a Twitch streamer about their eye color. You know what? Go for it. Go for your life, son. Okay, that didn't work. I'm putting it on easy mode and we're just gonna go for it. We're gonna try again. I'm planning to start streaming but want to change my Twitch name. I was wondering if the name Sable Kraken sounds like a good username. That's a very random question. Sable Kraken. I mean, it doesn't sound like a particularly bad one. It sounds fine. It sounds better than XX Charlie 21, I'll say that, for a streamer name. Yeah, I mean, I don't see any immediate problems with it. People have all sorts of different names on Twitch, so no reason why that would be any better or worse. Okay, let's try that, and then let's just steal. I mean, I changed my name. I think it was just the once. Right? A while ago. When we kind of changed content a little bit. It's better than Phil McCracken. What's wrong with Phil McCracken? Some people want their cracks filled. Your eyes are like rubies, they're so rare, they're basically priceless. Like, how are you crimeless? Ever since I saw your ruby eyes, it's like God spiritually linked us to zippy ties. Wow, those eyes are true winners. I'd love to have that eye color too, and there's so much more I could do for you. Look. That does sound like a ballad. However, it also does sound kind of creepy. If I'm being completely honest with you. But to each their own. Okay, how's that? Let's see if that works. Doubt. Oh, it's a little wibbly, but not hugely. Oh! Okay, I think we made it. We did it. I don't care. We did the level. And we did a backflip. Huzzah! Oh god, these ones are getting rough. Okay, thank you. No worries. I wish I had a little bit more input than that, but the name seems fine. I don't know what the what does the Sable stand for? Is that anything in particular? Like, is it from an anime or something that people will immediately recognize? Because having things that are immediately more recognizable can help, but yeah, it doesn't seem bad. Sable is just another word for black. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, it seems reasonable. Alright, turn off easy mode now. True, it's kind of creepy, but the streamer liked it. Look, if you are on the same page as the person you're doing it, or singing it, or performing it, or writing it to, more power to you. But if you're not, or if you don't know if you are, then that's when it's like, that's the creepy. That's where the creepy comes in. So you gotta be very careful with unsolicited things, just in general. Not saying that was unsolicited. I'm just saying that people get, especially with streamers and content creators, people get very, like, parasocial, and people end up feeling quite uncomfortable. There's no way we can afford this. Because that's all just gonna collapse, isn't it? As expected. I asked the streamer before I wrote it. Yeah, that's fine. It's all about consent. Can I just put like a one strong pillar up here? That is so not gonna do anything. It didn't even connect to it. Oh, I've deleted that accidentally. There, try that. Nah. How are you supposed to be able to afford that? All of these things are getting so expensive. Also, what is that thing? Is that just a glitch in the Matrix? It's hard to tell with this game because there are a lot of just random glitches. I think this will probably be the last level though, if we can even finish this one. We could, like, shorten the supports quite a bit by going down here. But then the problem is that I don't... Because it's, like, so grid and so locked in, I don't know that we'll ever get it back up again. Don't take that out of context. Stop it. Like, I'll try something like that. But I do feel like it's just gonna... That was actually almost working. Just like that. Hey, come on, I clicked restart, you little bitch. Problems getting it up? No, never. Not me. Not this guy. Problems keeping you down. What? Let's get an overtrust over here, maybe. Problem is, this thing's just gonna... Okay, well that didn't do anything. Okay, this is not working. What if we do some silly buggers? Let's do some silly buggers. I don't know if it still works in this game. But the game that it's cloning, it does work in, so... Let's see. God, it's so tedious though. There is an anchor over that point, so we should be alright. Can I like... No, I have to just click. I was gonna say, can I select a different material with an arrow, with a number key or something, but no, I can't. Boo! Hiss! Alright. One segment at a time. We're gonna build ourselves a really stupid dangly rope bridge. And we're gonna hope that it works. Is that like connecting to the other side every time? We'll see. We're gonna get to the other end and it's not gonna work. That's what I'm feeling. Makes me very upset. I guess we'll go down now. Okay, stop with the triangle nonsense. I don't know if it's gonna work on an angle. It's probably just gonna collapse under its own weight. It probably has to be like completely straight. Okay, let's see. It just, yeah, it just broke at this end. What if I make like a support on this end for it to attach to? How does that? No, it falls down. I need to get it up. God, we're just ending up using all of our budget anyway. Oh, you can't even hold it on this end. God damn it! Your bridge looks like a bike chain. Yeah, it's supposed to be a little dangly rope bridge. But it won't hold on this other end, so it doesn't matter. Rope bridges need ropes. The wood acts as a rope. At least if this is accurate to Polybridge, which it does feel like it mostly is. It literally feels like it's like actually just a clone. Like it's almost as if they ripped the source code or something. No, not there. Get out of here. God, it's so expensive. How are you honestly supposed to do this when even like the cheap cheese strategy uses up all of your budget? I don't know how you would do that. Even on easy mode. How much is easy mode? 11k. Like even with this. We're still looking at way too much money. Let's just try and spend all of our cash on making a big old pillar here and then go from there, I suppose. Oh, the cross brace doesn't work with wood there. It's too short. Because I don't even know if that will support that part, let alone the rest of it that it needs to support. No, not there. That's not where I told you to go. You changed after I placed you. Alright, let's try something like that. Surprisingly, almost worked. We got right to the end before it failed. We could probably even get away without having those in there. And having these be like that. Let's see what that does. That's actually kind of working. I don't know how we got away with that. Wait, we were on easy mode, weren't we? I think we're on easy mode. Yeah, that's the only way. I was gonna say there's no way otherwise. Well, oh, we're not even that far from the end. Complete all previous levels. 45 out of 49 stars we need. There's only 3 more levels to it. And there's hidden levels, which I'm assuming you would unlock if you did a bunch of the challenges and stuff. And got like 3 stars on the previous ones. But, you know, we got 23 levels in. Or 22 levels in. Not bad. Game progress 12%. There we go. Oh, this is the other thing about the game. Hold on. How do I quit? There's no exit button. There is no exit strategy. I can reset progress. I can turn on the elevator music. Or turn it off. I can change the language to Si Senor. But there's no leaving. You cannot escape the bridge. I can't even go to space. No, actually, I apparently can go to space. I was gonna say, I can't even go to space to escape the bridge. No, apparently I literally can go to space. Okay, well, space bridge, anybody? We can build it with aluminum. I mean, it looks like... I gotta be real with you, chat. It does look like wood. It does look like barely reskinned wood. And I did the first level of space. Got him. Let's retry it. You can't retry in space either. In space, no one can hear you in space. You thought I was going to go somewhere else with that. Oh, I can do Orient as well. I thought these were like DLCs or something. When I tried it originally, it was like, no. When I was like testing. But I think maybe I just hadn't unlocked more levels. Like I hadn't done the levels. So we could actually do some of those. I'm not going to. We don't have time, but... Yeah, there's no way to quit, so I just have to... I literally just have to Alt F4. That's actually the only... Or, like, Control Delete. That's the only way to quit. Which is great. Now, how do you describe the vibe? I'm trying to think of how to describe it in one sentence. That's the tricky part. Honestly, probably just Polybridge, but worse. That's probably the easiest way to sum it up. And don't get me wrong, there's still like a decent amount of fun there because Polybridge is a fantastic game. It's a great game. Good fun. However, Polybridge is like a completed game. And it feels like it actually belongs on the PC. I think there's probably also like mobile. It might have even come from mobile and been ported to PC. But at the end of the day, it doesn't feel like a PC port from mobile. This looks like, this feels like something that they made on mobile and then was like, maybe we should sell it on Steam. And then just kind of tried to make it work. And half the buttons don't work. And there's like no settings, no options to change things. You literally can't quit the game unless you force quit it with Alt F4. Like, it's so undercooked. The core basic stuff is there, but it's still just a clone of something else. And then a whole bunch of other things just simply don't work. I was going to say that. Yeah. It's the vibe I get from it. Like, it is almost... A bunch of it feels like almost a one-for-one rip. And I was worried that's what it was gonna be, but I was hoping there might be like some kind of different twist or spin or some kind of different thing going on there. But they literally just like lifted the aesthetic verbatim, and they have like most of the gameplay seems to be exactly the same, and just some of the things don't work properly. If you were to play this on mobile where it originated, and you couldn't get Polybridge, it might be a great option. Might be a fantastic option. Probably is. You can probably, it's probably one of those ones that you might even be able to get for free on the App Store or something, on Google Play Store or something. But since Polybridge exists, in space, no one can hear you scream. In space, nobody can hear you in space, because that's how space works. Red, yellow, or green? I wouldn't say it's red. I think that's probably a bit harsh. A lot of the reason why I was kind of not happy with it was because it's just a clone but worse. But if you look at it objectively at what there is aside from comparing it to what it's clearly copying, it's probably a yellow. It's probably a middle of the road. Like it does lose a lot of points for the fact that half the UI doesn't work. And it loses a lot of points for the fact that it is just Polybridge but doesn't work as well. But I still had fun. And it is still a fun, like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a fun setup for a game. It just doesn't, I don't know that it needs to exist when Polybridge does. I need a day between every day to recover from the day before and prepare for the next day. You do have those. Monday, you prepare from Wednesday to Tuesday. And then Tuesday, you prepare from Monday to Wednesday. And so on. They are basically the same price as each other, but Polybridge is on 90% sale at the moment. Wait, so Polybridge at a 90% discount is the same cost as this game full price? Is that what you're saying? $14.50 Australian for this, $15 Polybridge without sales. Oh, without sales. This game is 10% off at the moment. Polybridge is 90% off. Wait, so are you saying that Polybridge at the moment is like $2? It's $1.50. Wow, it's close. Okay, yeah, okay, we'll just get Poly. I'm sorry, but get Polybridge. It's more complete. Like, the devs might eventually see this. I'm doubtful, but you know, I'll have to submit the coverage to the place where I get the codes from. But it is just Polybridge, but worse. I'm sorry, but if it wasn't so brazen and so blatant, you know, I could try and work around it, but it is just like pretty much one for one. So if you thought the concept of this game was good, buy Polybridge. Yeah, pretty much. Like the only justification I could see for getting this over Polybridge is if this was cheaper. But if Polybridge is cheaper, or at best is the same price, then get Polybridge. One clarification though, is that Polybridge 1, 2, or 3? Polybridge 1 is still quite good. I think 3 is obviously the most recent one, and that's got even more stuff in it. Like one of the coolest things they've got in, like, I think it's in 2 and it's definitely in 3, is that you've got like global leaderboards and stuff. You can see what other people built, and you can do like infinite money builds and stuff, and you can do all this silly stuff. And you've got, you know, people that, well, like I said, you've got leaderboards and things like that. So it's very interesting to like interact with all of that and see how other people did it. But I don't think number 1 did. Let's put it this way, if Polybridge was made by Nintendo, this game wouldn't exist. True. Yeah. Polybridge 1. Okay, so Polybridge 1. At the moment, you can buy all 3 Polybridges for $16. So you could get every single Polybridge game for the cost of this. Or very close to the cost of this one. This game. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Hard to justify. Currently, yes. Oh. Well, there it is. There is my honest-to-God take. Look, I still had fun. Can't say I didn't have fun playing the game. You know, half the fun was making fun of it, but you know, that is also part of the experience. So can't say it was a bad experience. But Polybridge is a better one. Sorry, what? Who said that? Stop that. Okay, I should stop digging myself a hole. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was still fun. It definitely was fun. And if you're a dev out there and you want your game given an honest opinion, send a key to JustWrightGaming. Yeah, if you want an honest opinion, I'll give it to you. It might not be what you want, or it might not be what you want to hear, but I'll tell you. I'll give it straight. There's too much, like, as we were kind of touching over before, there's too many outlets and stuff that are literally just straight up lying because they were given the code and they want to maintain that relationship and they want to get the privileges that you get for being in that industry and within, like, the circles that do different events and stuff like that and being invited to special things and getting paid travel and stuff like that. There's too many of that is out there that people just do all that stuff and they basically, like I said, outright lie, because if they don't, then they might lose that kind of sphere that they're in. So they just lie. They are just paid to lie. And I hate that. And that's something I never want to do. Never want to be. Because if a game is bad, I don't want other people to play it. If a game is good, I would like to buy the code for them if I could afford it. Because perfect example, Nova Drift, that we played last week. Like I said, I have not stopped playing that. I'm still playing it. I was like, after I got it, I was like, oh, I actually wanted to play this game already. So sweet that I've got a code for it. And then I was like, and I'm gonna play it afterwards as well because I can. And I can unlock some stuff and just keep playing it. And the fact that I want to go back to it is a good sign. A very good sign. Freaky Larry said that? Wait, Freaky Larry said what? Who's Freaky Larry? But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. I am enjoying this new format. I hope you guys are enjoying this new format. Doing some indie stuff. And we actually got a couple follows tonight. And a couple new people, which I was not expecting at all. Because the game on Twitch has 15 followers total. And this game came out in 2019. It's not like it came out like a week or so ago. Like, it's not a new game. Maybe the port is recent, because it's definitely a PC port from mobile. Maybe that's what it is. But either way, there was literally 15 followers, so I was not expecting there to be a single new person at all. And we got a couple new people that followed and hung out for a bit, so interested to see how it goes, like trying out some of these other new games. I really have enjoyed just having a crack at some new stuff, and I'd be interested to try some stuff that isn't normally in my wheelhouse. Like even these last two aren't necessarily like the sort of thing that I would play. They're not the sort of thing that I wouldn't play, but they're not in like my main sort of categories. So it's been fun. But I'm gonna wrap things up. Schedule-wise, I do different things. If you're new especially, please take note that I am a variety streamer. And the schedule is as follows. Tomorrow and Wednesday, Tuesday and Wednesday, are RimWorld streams. We're playing RimWorld Odyssey at the moment, and we are building up our ship to be able to go and kill the natives. That's actually not true. That's just something I like to do. We're trying to kill the mechanoids. Our ship now has a brig, and it has a rec room, and it has a shrine to our Lord and Savior Log. Blessed be. Things have expanded, and people, I don't think, died last time. So we're going to try and keep that happening. Thursday is a no stream day. I will not be streaming on Thursday, as per usual. Friday and Saturday is our Subnautica stream. Things have been a little bit slow lately, but I got gifted a key, proper key, for the proper game, and I was able to add a bunch of mods to it, and they have made things quicker and a lot more fun. I can yeet around in the prawn suit into the sky and fly through the air, and I can harvest stuff a lot quicker, and I can build higher, and now we are almost twice the height that we were. We spent like, well, I guess we spent probably 7 or 8 streams building up the tower as tall as it was, and then in one stream we almost doubled it. So like, things have ramped up, and we're gonna get to the height limit of the world. Promise you that, one way or another. Anyway, that's Friday and Saturday. Sunday is a no stream day, and then Monday back around to some more indie titles. I haven't looked at what I'm going to play next week just yet. Let me have a look at what I've got available. I didn't want to redeem them just yet because I don't want them just sitting in the backlog for too long, because then there's the expectation that I should have already used them, so I don't want to redeem them just yet. But let me see what I have available. 8:30 p.m. ACST. Is that what time I start? Is that Australian Central Standard Time or something? Is that like Canberra time or something? Is Canberra Central? Nah, probably not. I don't know how it works. I wish this website would work. I'm trying to get it to show me the keys that I have, but it doesn't want to work. There was a few interesting ones in there, but I can't get it to work. Stream starts at 8:30 p.m. ACST for me. Okay, nice. So you're only half an hour ahead of us. Ahead of us? Behind us. Behind us. I have a key for Airborne Kingdom. Oh, I think I've seen that. Hold on, is that the one I think it is? Airborne Kingdom. Is that where it's kind of like an oriental setting, and it's like a city builder, and you're like in this little city that kind of floats around a landscape? I think it's kind of like a little almost like a roguelike style map where you kind of move around. Yeah, I think it is the one I'm thinking of. The Sky City Builder awaits. Publisher is literally indie.io. Are they... I mean, that's definitely an indie game. Have they done something else that I'm familiar with? Yeah, this is the one I thought it was. I've seen other people play this before. It's, There's a few other games that it's very similar to. Wandering Village is very similar to. There was another game that was like really close to it, but I don't remember what it was. That could be a cool one to play. Okay, my thing's finally loaded. So the ones that I have that I should go through first are X Zodiac. Don't really know what that is. Legends of the Round Table. Diplomacy is not an option we've actually played before, and I actually got given a proper key for that, like a a preview build for it, like a... I don't remember what it was, but I've got an extra one for that apparently. It's like a a press key. Utopia Must Fall. Astrumis Survive Together. Abra Cooking Dabra. Okay. 4th Generation Warfare. Dino Run 2, which I think is by the same people that made the one that we played last week, which name has escaped me. Nova Drift. Pretty sure it's the same people who made that, so that could be interesting. I've heard of Dino Run before, but I don't think I've played it. And Car Driving School Simulator. So those are the ones that I have access to here that I should go through first. And then I'll start looking at some of the other ones that I have. So I'll play through all of these, I think. And except for Diplomacy is not an option because we already played that. And then start looking at other things that we have available. You should do indie horror for October. I was thinking about whether I do that. Every time I've done something for Halloween, it's been no different or if not worse than what I normally do, and it kind of disrupts the current scheduling, so I don't know, maybe I'll try and find something that's like remotely kind of horror-ish for at least a for at least like an indie one, but for one of the indie spotlights, but I don't know if I have one or not. Yeah, Dead Space 3. God damn it. God damn it. RIP. Dead Space 3 is disgraceful. Sad that I had to play it. X Zodiac is a rail shooter. Have you played it before or heard of it before? I'll figure out of those ones which one we do. Cause what is it? Is it October? Yeah, it's October. Next Monday will be October. Well, sorry, Wednesday will be October, but next Monday it will be an October one. I do have some horror titles. I'd still like to go through the list that I've got first, because some of them have been sitting there for a while, and if I don't use them, then I might not be able to get new ones as easily. So I'd like to go through the ones that I've got and then kind of show that I'm getting some sort of... that I'm doing something. I don't know. I'd like to go through those first. Bendy and the Ink Machine. No idea what that is. Is that, I'm assuming, a horror game? An indie horror game? But yeah, I'm going to go through the ones that I've got first. There might be a horror in there, there might not be. I don't think I'm going to go out of my way to do horror stuff. Like, we did it with Amnesia, and, you know, I had a fine enough time, but the viewership dropped. It didn't go up. And, you know, Dead Space 3 was a meme because of kind of how bad it was in a lot of ways. But again, the viewership went down. It didn't even hold or go up, so... I'll probably just do what I'm doing. Just putting it out there in case you want to do something more. Spooktober, if your current list doesn't have anything. I was in just putting out the idea of doing an indie horror. Or, sorry, or the fact that you have some horror titles that we could look at. Yeah. I'll keep it in mind. And yes, we did get the Scream meme out of Dead Space 3, and we did get this, the Rage, the Dead Space 3 overlay, but it was not fun. Yeah, I don't know. I'll look at the ones that I've got to see if any of them are horror related at all. It is for all of October. I don't know. People have just not really been that interested in the horror stuff on my streams. So I'll think about it. Oh, is that the list of all the things you've got? Or are they just all the horror ones? October 3rd is One Simple Trick release date? I don't even know what that is. What even is that? Here is the giveaway list in case anyone wants some games. Oh yeah, nice. They're always there, aren't they? Oh, there we go. When I originally opened it, there was like not that many there. I was like, oh, are these only the horror ones? But no, now it's loaded the full list. Almost 200 of them. Yeah, we'll probably go through a few of these once we get through the ones that I have access to for like press release stuff. Alright, it's midnight. I need to go to bed. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I enjoyed playing the game, even if it was Polybridge, but sad. And I'm looking forward to next week to seeing what we play for the indie game. See what new thing we have to sink our teeth into. See if it's any good. So I'll catch you all tomorrow for some RimWorld. Otherwise next week for whatever we end up playing in the Indie Spotlight. Bye!